7.8 earthquakes, and I wonder how DASA feels these days about Nibiru. Anyway, what I'm showing you right here today to start out, and I want to read a letter, a really well put together letter while we look at these two images. This one clearly shows the amount of work that they're doing to hide the sun, and when you're looking straight on, you can actually see the rainbow of the Fresnel lens, and then here you can actually see the whole operation of the Fresnel lens. That's what it kind of looks like, okay? And what they're hiding behind it is the focal point that's created behind it. Guys, we blew the lid off of this whole thing a long time ago. People like Richie from Boston and others helped us in that process with the testimonies that they gave on their channel. In many, 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 many hours of study, we finally figured it out, and then we corroborated with other Nibiru channels. Oh, and by the way, all the Nibiru channels in the background are all working together, guys. We're starting to get stronger and bigger and better. And what we're trying to do, guys, is put the word out so that people can be educated about this. Because here's the deal, guys. Let me read a little bit from this, what I think is a great overview of the situation, okay? And it will just give you a little bit of a taste of what we're talking about, okay? It starts out, Pluto's atmospheric pressure doubled between 1988 and 2002. Neptune's supposed summer is confirmed in 1996. However, the brightness of the light curve has steadily increased since 1989. Both the solar cap and the lower southern latitudes have darkened since Voyager encountered 1997, contributing to Uranus's secular variability. Saturn. Two pictures taken in space 4 years ago by NASA's Cassini spacecraft revealed that Saturn's north polar region has changed color. In 2012, the area inside the north polar hexagon on Saturn was darker blue-grade shade. It is now a brighter golden color. Jupiter. Between 2009 and 2011, NASA scientists noticed the fading and darkening of the south equatorial belt. The team studied a similar fading and darkening that occurred in the band just north of the equator known as the North Equatorial Belt. This belt grew wider in 2011 to an extent not seen more than a century. In March 2012, the northern belt started to darken again. And in the opinion of this scientist, Nibiru has passed outside Jupiter's influence, heading inwards towards the asteroid belt, because there's a lot of distance between Jupiter and the inner solar system, where it starts with Mars and goes in Earth, Venus, etc. Also, these dates have never been so many comets and asteroids hitting Jupiter. Isn't that the truth? Mars. In 2011, a massive reservoir of buried frozen heart of carbon dioxide ice, dry ice, was detected by Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter and is intimately related to the mass of the planet's atmosphere as the planet tilts on its axis. Earth has been seeing many changes in the past year or two, but the increase in worldwide temperatures, it's going to be 84 in Denver tomorrow, and this year's 2016 incredible increase in earthquakes and other natural disasters seems to indicate something in the solar system very close. Okay, so basically he hopes by mapping out a timeline of climate change events through the solar system, an accurate orbit and position of Nibiru's can be made. He says he's not the best at plotting courses or mathematical skills. So basically what he did, and I'm going to have it in the link below, is all of this data that shows of the system coming in scientifically, you guys. And you guys can go through, anybody can go through that list of things that he provided to us and, and find out the same thing. Okay? So, and then try to help us with the plotting of the course. But right now, it looks like it's heading up from somewhere around Libra. Leo, exactly where Terrell said it was going to be coming from, by the way. So just kind of, let's keep an eye on it together. But there's some other things that are happening too. Let me show you this stuff, guys. All right, so this is February 21st, 2013, and this is the moon from Rockford, Wisconsin. This is an astronomer that has been studying the moon himself for a long time. Okay. This is the moon, same day, in November of 2016, moon, and a similar, moon. And what he's, in terms of lit, the area of the moon being lit, this is slightly, almost full, this is full. But basically the tilt that was analyzed using his by calculating the movement of all of these different objects, he figured a 65-degree tilt from Rockford, Michigan. Now, if that wasn't disturbing enough, we end up with, in a one-day period, 110 degrees. So we swung another almost 50 degrees in one day from the 12th to the 13th. And that is just a little bit disconcerting. And so I just want to give you a heads up. Again, there's a lot of reason to believe that things are starting to speed up. That's why I'm telling you guys this stuff. And there's some dramatic earth changes going on. And we need to be aware of them, but we don't need to be afraid. Let's talk more about others. Now, this picture comes to us from Eugene. I keep almost like giving away all my contacts. Trust me, I catch myself. But anyway, in this image of the sun, I started to reduce the brightness with Photoshop to see if the sun's glare was covering up anything, and I found this red object close to the sun. I'm more interested in the green object to the upper left. Note the red lens flares. It was taken on November 14th in Texas. So, but I want to show you guys this green planet right here, and this is the lighting system in full operation, okay? And it's a Fresnel lens in front of it with a light source and shielding systems so that they're trying to cover up all these different things. The why this is so interesting is because their shielding systems aren't working anymore. In other words, things are starting to become more and more visible. So keep an eye to the skies now with your cameras and stuff, because I think you're going to be able to start getting pictures of this green planet. One question I got was, why can we see the moon but we can't see these planets? Well, that's a very simple answer. One, they're obfuscating them purposely. And number two, the moon is very close to the Earth. It's only 248,000 miles from the Earth. So, yeah, it's right up on us. These other things don't just because of their size in our pictures. Remember, we've got the lensing effect with the atmosphere that makes it look bigger. We've got all their bull crap going on up there that makes it look bigger. So do I think that the green planet is right on our doorstep? Yeah, kind of, but at the same time, I think it's far enough away too that we're able to mitigate or through the technology that they're using, mitigate some of the damage that's taking place right now. So I thought that was another interesting and great email from Eugene. Thanks, Eugene. 16. This is Steve Olson, and we are pleased to announce our new premium content website, finally. Many of you have become already founding members and will be excited to know what we're doing here. So first of all, there will be the big WSO photo library. These are all the photographs I've received since a lot of them. Let's just say there's thousands of photographs that have never been seen in there that you can go and look at. Also, you'll be able to contribute your photographs and upload them to the site as well. We have over 50 scientific papers. These are the physicist thoughts papers, along with other papers that we received from other places around the world. We have the interview with an Anunnaki. By the way, I was going to continue 3, 4, and 5 on YouTube, but after the feedback, I'm going to put it behind the premium wall because everybody's so nasty. So if you want to see the rest of Daniel, you're going to have to join my premium content website. The next one is the inside track. That's where we're going to do our in-depth Colburn Bible analysis, for example, and we have all kinds of weird stuff that's going in the inside track and links and things like that. And then we'll also have a member forum chat exchange service, and this is where we're going to replace actually the whole group member thing, because this way people can be more compatible and find each other and get to know each other a little bit before anybody starts doing anything serious. Now, the pilot phase is actually happening now, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I didn't mean that to be WTF, by the way. All login emails will go out on Saturday to anyone who has donated up to, which we're going to say November 18th. Founding members are going to be given logons to the system, and then we'll be doing how-to sessions. We'll do a couple training sessions next week for all members, and then the newsletter is also part of being a founding member and donator, and that first newsletter will be going out on December 5th. So we've got our plan, kind of together right now. In addition to the email that you're going to receive with the link and so forth, you'll also get a copy of the WSO version 2 business plan, and it's going to show you how we've budgeted all the funds and what we're trying to accomplish: ham radio, web growth, radio show that we're going to start, and all kinds of other programs for our community. Now, here's the good news. The pre-launch sale annual membership, basically the normal price that we're going to charge for our annual membership is $24.99. But if you donate $15 or more by Friday, November 18th, over a 40% savings, you will be given a 1-year membership for $15 for the premium website. This offer will last till Friday, November 18th. And I want to thank you for listening and just kind of being patient with us while we worked through the summer and got this thing going. I'm so excited about how it's developed, and I think you will be too. So again, don't forget, if you donate $15 or more by Friday, November 18th, you will be given a 1-year annual membership. The other thing that this is going to allow me to do is I'm going to stop asking for donations, quite frankly. The donation thing and then the way that I get treated when we put really controversial content, I'm putting it all behind the wall now. So if you want to have access to that kind of stuff. Now, our daily YouTube channel will continue. We're going to continue to do the videos. We're going to continue to do those 15, 20-minute videos, and those will always